Welcome back to another episode of Surviving the Cleaning Industry, okay? My co-host, Miss Tamika, she's not here right now because she is getting her hair done for her birthday, all right? Her birthday tomorrow. She gonna be 34. No, she'll be 35. But anyway, we are now on episode number 8, okay? This is episode 8. I hope you guys have been following. If you haven't been following, you need to go all the way back to 1 and start at 1 and then come on and watch this one. Pause this and go back to 1 if you ain't been watching and stuff. But right now we're on episode 7. We actually got a phone call from it was either a phone call or email from a client, very upset because one of my cleaners went inside the home. She did a wonderful job with cleaning the house. However, when she was cleaning the stove, it was a gas stove. So maybe she was moving too fast, just wiping, whoop, 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 and one of the knobs just turned just a little bit. Because you know them gas stoves could be really, really tricky, y'all. The knob turned a little, and it was actually 2 knobs, matter of fact. And I require all of my cleaners to take pictures. So she took pictures and she put the pictures up on our app, and the clients had sent me the pictures and said, see, the knobs are turned a little bit. They're supposed to all be straight up. So anyway, when the guest checked in, the guest smelled gas. Okay, so the cleaner allegedly cleaned on Monday, and I believe the guest checked in on a Wednesday or a Thursday, and by that time the house was just smelling like gas. It was like filled with gas. And hey, stop right there. If you're a cleaning business owner and you're looking for a community to join of like-minded entrepreneurs just like you, that think just like you, and everybody is on the same wave, make sure you tap into our new community. It's called the Cleaners Club. Tap into our community. I go live in the community every week, okay? Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. Wednesdays at 8 o'clock Eastern, I go live and you can ask me anything you want for a live Q&A, okay? Not only that, but I also implemented our courses inside of our community, okay? For $55 a month, you got our courses. I put our forms in there, and you get to talk to me, and you get to join our challenges, okay? So we do challenges every week. You can win prizes, you can win leads. You just have to do the challenge, all right? So make sure that you guys are tapping in. Click the link in bio, click the link in description, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye. And the clients ain't too happy about it, you know, but we're working it out, okay? So that's where we're at with the episode, okay? And I'm gonna bring y'all in on our word to let you know how we handle these situations, and to let you know that this stuff happens. This type of stuff happens, y'all, and it's it happens, you know. Welcome to my world, baby. So at the beginning of the day, we usually take phone calls and put out fires, and welcome to the cleaning industry. This is one of the things that we have to deal with, all right? So check it out.
1 bath, okay. And do you have carpet or towel in the house?
The 2 bedrooms are carpet, and the rest is either vinyl or wood floor laminate.
Okay. And do you use anything particular on the floors for the vinyl and the wood?
No.
Okay. All right.
So as you can see, we start our day off with answering the phone. This particular client right here, he's doing a move in, move out, and he's looking for someone to clean his house when he moves out of town. It's going to be on the Friday, and he stated that he's not going to be there, okay? So Miss Tamika is really just trying to find out a little bit more about his home, asking him if any type of products that he would prefer us to use on his floor, and you know, basic questions like that. So usually after we get like a full understanding of the client's need, we determine whether we need to go out there and do a walkthrough or not. It's been situations where I could just bid right over the phone. In certain situations, I can. And then in certain situations, I want to just go on out there and take a look.
And how soon are you looking to get the services completed?
The service needs to be done a week from today, next Friday. 11:30. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And how did you hear about us?
I went online and I read some reviews about you guys.
Now remember, you always want to ask your clients, how did they hear about you? You need to be tracking this stuff, tracking this information. How are your clients finding you? Okay, don't forget to ask your clients that. Whenever people call me through my business line, 9 times out of 10, they say they found us on Google, okay? And we happen to have some pretty good reviews on Google, so that also helps as well.
We pull out all appliances. We do a deep clean on the kitchen, as far as we pull out the appliances like the stove, the refrigerator. And we also clean out the refrigerator, and we clean out the stove. We deep clean the bathrooms. We also hand wash the blinds. We do all baseboards and fans. We basically want to make sure that you get back your deposit. That's the purpose of, you know, us coming in and making sure that that happens for you. Okay. At any time, if you want to communicate with us, you're more than welcome. This is my number here. I can actually give you another number. You can contact anyone on the team, whether it be Miss Johnson or me or our virtual assistant. You will have communication with anyone on the team at any time. Okay. Now we do ask that a payment, you know, does be made like upfront, because we do have what's called a service agreement. Now, this is not a contract. It is a service agreement, just stating that what Tenacity Clean agrees to do, because we want to provide you with a service, and it's just a service agreement stating that this is what we're going to do, and this is how much we're going to get paid, and this is what you agree to pay, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't have a problem, you know, getting paid up front.
Okay.
That's not a problem. I just, like I said, I just need to make sure that, you know, that it's the reliability, and, you know, that, so, I mean, I guess that's where we're at. So you said 11:30 today?
Yes, sir. We would definitely be there 11:30, and I rest assured to you, we will make sure everything gets done. As long as the service agreement has been signed and a deposit has been made, we will get you get your establishment cleaned. I promise you that, and I can also stay in communication with you and give you my personal line.
Okay. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Can't hate on the plate. Got him.
So that particular client wanted us to go out there and take a look at the place. We did tell him that we would have to charge him up front, being that he's a first-time client. Miss Tamika was like, listen, we have to charge you up front. So usually I used to just charge people half. Sometimes I'll charge half up front, and you can give us the rest after the job has been completed. But we just had a company meeting, and Miss Tamika was like, well, let's just try to get all the money up front from now then. You know, what are we scared of? And really, fear can be holding you back. I said, well, the next person that calls, just try them up. Say, listen, you know, and confidently say it. We need all the money up front before we come out there and start. And that's what she said, and he was like, I don't mind paying you up front. And we was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so usually we do half up front. So a lot of people always ask, like, which one is better? Like, y'all got to try it out on your company. Figure out what's better for you. You know, for me doing it half and half, that was good, you know, for a long time. But if you can get the whole payment, that's even better. You can't go wrong if you can get the whole payment up front. Okay, so this is one of the clients. I just wanted to share this phone call with you so you can see that don't be afraid, you guys. Ask for the full payment up front, okay? He paid us. We went out there and we cleaned that unit, okay? Because we did win that bid, all right? So now, Miss Tamika has to call the clients that we have this insurance claim with now, okay? And kind of go over the fact that we are really empathetic, you know, with the situation. And man, we just want to know what we could do to fix it, to please you guys, man. You know what I mean? So y'all check it out.
To your house. So I'm sorry for the delay. I wanted to call and speak with her first just to get a clarification on what happened. Was you rushing? What was going on? What was your train of thought? And of course, she's just going through some personal things, and I know that does not make an excuse, because that is very unacceptable. I basically had a long talk with her, and she was afraid that she was going to lose her job, and I told her, well, 9 times out of 10, in a case like this, you would. But I told her it cannot happen again, because this could have been very detrimental. And can
I just pause you for a second?
Sure.
My husband actually wants to be on the call.
We've never had any complaints about her, and she normally does a very, very good job. And so this right here is just out of the ordinary. So I spoke with her, and she has a lot of personal stuff that's going on right now. And I know that does not make an excuse for what happened, because this is very detrimental, to the point where she thought she was going to lose her job. And I said, well, you can. You understand? Because this is unacceptable. You know, this could have been very detrimental, especially with inhaling fumes. Like, that's dangerous. And she stated, I'm so sorry. Like, if I got to take this cut out of my pay, whatever it is, and just make sure that, you know, that you guys personally are satisfied, because I'm sitting here speechless. Like, when I saw the message, all I could do was just shake my head, because this has never, when I say never happened before, like, it threw us for a loop, because we're sitting here thinking, what if we were the guests that checked in, you know, and how we would feel, you know. And we can't even, sorry does not even replace it. So what we're gonna do is we're looking to see if we actually charged you for anything. We're going to actually refund you for that, because $1,000 for a client and they canceled, like, that's no sir, we don't operate like that. So we're going to give you guys the refund back.
So let me first of all, thank you for getting back to us. We are not angry with you. We are not interested in firing you as a company. And we value you. We understand that mistakes can be made. We are extremely alarmed, because this is, you know, when you read on the news, houses explode.
Right. Yes.
Like, at the smallest provocation.
Oh my gosh, the house would have blew. The house would have blew.
The house literally would have exploded.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So we would have literally lost the house. So, my ask of you is the following. Is there any way through an insurance mechanism that you have for us to not be out of the $1,100 and not be out of the depleted propane, of which propane was emptied into the house for 5 days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wonderful work. So I want to just reiterate that.
Well, I definitely want to take the time out to appreciate you guys for not letting us go just for this matter. And when you said that, my whole world just went off. Like, I hope I don't start crying, because I just lost my mom in April. And
sorry.
I'm getting ready to cry. I'm just truly sorry about everything, you know, because this is nothing that Tenacity Clean, you know, lives by. It just means a lot, and the fact that you're taking care of your mom is something that I wish I could be doing right now. But we'll make sure that we get everything to you guys. Definitely do apologize and everything. I'm getting so emotional. I've never done this on the phone before. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I just want you to know that, like, we're all human beings. Mistakes made. The revenue from the house is really important to us.
Right.
We know that that the cleaner did not mean to do this. It's a lesson for your company, like, to say, man, if there's gas in the house, my goodness, that is an extra step. We need to make sure that those dials are straight up, you know?
Right.
So, you know, this is the best, I think, outcome for all of us.
Right.
And once again, we are not angry. We just were like, holy shit.
Right.
I mean, shit happens, y'all. I don't know what else to say, but hey, wait, listen. Do you guys need service agreements for your cleaning business? Or maybe you need some time sheets, or maybe you need hiring paperwork, okay? So when you first start your cleaning company, it's a lot of forms that you may actually need to get started. We got you covered. I have over 100 business forms that you can order from us that are half price today. Click the link in bio and get our 100 business forms half price, all right? That's all I had to let you know, child. Bye. I gotta go. Man, the thing is, you know, you're a cleaning business owner now, and you're going to be employing people and sending them out there to clean your contracts. You don't have much control over what they do when they go out there. This was an honest mistake. This is actually an honest mistake that could have caused somebody to lose their life. Like, this is serious. So when you guys want to, like, play around with not having insurance and not telling your contractors to have insurance, I want y'all to think twice about that. In this situation, our contractor has insurance, and we had to call her, of course, and speak to her about the situation.
I'm doing good, and yourself?
I'm doing awesome. So, are you busy right now?
Yeah. What I did?
Okay. You might want to sit down.
Okay. Clean up, chat. Go ahead.
Okay, so we just got a disturbing email from a client and saying that we need to call them ASAP. So you remember 175 Rice Mill?
Yeah.
Okay. You did an awesome job with the cleaning.
Nothing to do with the cleaning.
It has nothing to do with the cleaning. It's one of the pictures that you posted of the kitchen. When you were cleaning, the knobs was left on, like the you know how with the gas stove.
It must be came on when I was wiping around it. It must be switched on.
Yeah, that's what happened. It was a total accident. But what has happened now is the guests, the people who, the Airbnb hosts basically called. Well, they're upset right now.
I left a knob on.
Huh?
You say on the picture I left a knob on?
Yeah, it was 2 of them that was left on. It was a picture that you posted on Slack of the kitchen. So yeah, in the kitchen. So what happened now is them people, the owners, they've been banned from Airbnb. The owners, they have been banned for the website that they post their Airbnb on. They've been banned. They've been banned from it. Now they have to pay a gas person to go out there and get an appraisal, so they can get back on site for the Airbnb. And then
why she didn't tell me was she checking it so I could have went back out there and
But see, the check-in wasn't until yesterday.
Yeah, the check-in was not until yesterday. So she really.
That means that the house was
the house was
with gas.
The house was left
days.
with gas for about 3 days, and then they lost out on $1,100 because the guests that came in to check in, they immediately took their kids and ran because it was highly fumable in there. Like, it was so intoxicated with the fumes, because since you had left, the house been filling up with that gas. And if they would have lit a match, or if somebody was outside smoking, that whole house would have blew up.
Right.
So,
Wiping around it, them shit be moving, and I sometimes, like, if I see it move, I turn it back on. That's why I hate them shits, because they so sensitive.
Right. And they understand that it's they understand it's a mistake, and we understand. We just trying to see, do you still got your insurance?
Yes, they takes it out my
Okay.
My account every month.
Okay, so what we're gonna have to do to move forward is we're gonna have to file a claim with your insurance, so that way it can cover for them guests leaving, and also for their propane tank, and for the guy having to come back out there because they got to have an appraisal basically coming out there and figuring out if they have a gas leak or whatnot. They're just trying to do everything they can to get their Airbnb, because the guy, he was telling us, he was like, man, this Airbnb, the finances from it helps take care of my mom. She's in an assisted living. He was like, that's what, if this would have blew up, that would have cut her finances. He was like, that's the only reason why we got this place, to do that, to financially help her. And girl, I started crying because he was talking about his mama, and then
Guys, I did not know. Oh my God.
I know, and that's, and he was like, well, please don't fire her. We understand it was a mistake. He was just like, now, he said, we just trying to see what can we do to move forward, to try to take care of it, because now they can.
Information, right, Trina?
You said what?
I think Trina said have my information.
She might. We're gonna have to see. She said, do you still got her information in there for her insurance? So she said she still got her insurance. Okay, good.
Yeah, they take 37 something out every month. Yeah, sometimes they like email me and let me know when they're gonna take it out. I'm trying to go to my email.
So I require all my contractors to have insurance, and this is why. Okay, this particular contractor that I have is actually one of my A players. Never really had a problem, with this cleaner. It's just, this was a simple, honest mistake that was made, and she has insurance. She's been paying on her insurance. So whenever we talk about compliance companies, this is why apartment complexes have compliance companies, because the compliance company is there to make sure that your contractor is actually paying their insurance. So what would happen if my contractor wasn't paying on her insurance? Then it will fall on me and my insurance. And then what happens when you keep on getting hit with insurance claims? It's going to be hard for you to get insurance for your business. And you need insurance for your business, okay? So just keep that in mind. But bringing y'all in, man, on my world, man, I'm just letting y'all know that shit happens, okay? It happens, all right? So when this happened, I was like, oh my God, what else? Because sometimes it could just seem like stuff just be happening just for no reason, just out the blue. What's next? But just know, if you could get through one thing, Lord knows you can get through the next hurdle. And then God is going to face you with another challenge, and you got to fight through that. Okay, this is life. This is business. You're an entrepreneur, hopefully, watching this, okay? And you're inspired, and you know that we go through the same thing. I ain't no different than you.
Let's see if it's
Girl, we was.
So I know they'll take the 37 out this month.
Okay.
I'm on the phone.
Where did we go?
That's the fact.
Did you send her the TV? Or We trying to find out your insurance information because she trying to look it up now.
It's her stuff burning up or just like
Her stuff didn't burn up. It was just it's really it smells like gas in there. The neighbor, yeah, it smells.
Okay, I thought I burnt up.
Her neighbors actually ran over there and opened up all the windows to let all the gas out because he couldn't even go in there and stand in there because there was so much gas.
I can call them. I'm gonna call them and see if they
Yeah, we know. We just told them that we'll refund them back. Trina refunded them back for the clean. So Trina said we're gonna have to take that out of your check far as that $230 for that clean on the 31st. We reimbursed her back for that, and then we just gotta see if we can take care of this for them people to come out there and appraisal, and just for her to be paid off for her guests and stuff like that. That's the only thing. But once we said we'll just try to reimburse and all this stuff, they were actually like good and stuff. We were like, oh shoot, now we gotta call Bumpy and let her know. Girl, we all make mistakes, girl. I'm just thankful that house did not blow up because that would have been.
She always double check her decisions. If I do something wrong, she'll always be like,
Well, she didn't check this time because she said you normally do a very good job to the point where she don't have to worry. You know what I'm saying? So what brought it to her attention is when when the guests canceled on their booking, and that's when she went back to the pictures, and when she saw the pictures, she was like, "Yep, ain't nothing she could have done then because she saw it was left on." So.
Yeah, I just looked at the picture and saw that it was turned this way. But I kept, every time I wipe them, I always turn it back off because when I wipe around it, like moves so lightly. And I'm like, damn, a lot of shit moves. And then, you know what I'm saying? But some stuff, you push it in and move it. For hers, you don't have to push it in and move it, just move.
Well, she about to, girl, we just happy that the lady house did not blow up because.
When I don't want y'all to lose no contract, it's like, it's my fault.
Girl. We're keeping our fingers crossed, girl. We're keeping our fingers crossed, and we just trying to. Some people they closed today, so we're gonna have to call them maybe Monday.
If they don't take it, then we'll just split that $13.50.
So Trina said if they don't take your insurance right now,
they don't take care of this.
She said if they don't take care of it when we call, because we're gonna call on Monday because they closed today. But she said if they don't
huh? I said she found it.
Yeah, she got it. She pulled it up.
Okay.
She looking at it right now. She said if your insurance don't take care of it when we call Monday, she said what we gonna do is we just gonna have to chop that $13.50 in half. Like you pay half and she pay half.
So at this point, what I decided to do was call my contractor's insurance, and I told her that if push come to shove for whatever reason, because sometimes these are insurance companies, girl, they don't want to give you no money. They want to keep taking your money, but they don't want to pay you. So I told her if push come to shove, I will split. Because we need to get the clients paid at least $1,300. So I told her that if push come to shove, I'll split that cost with her. She pay half, I pay half, and then we can get this squared away. That's if her insurance company, for some crazy reason, say, oh no, we don't handle this. Okay. So this is my first time dealing with this type of situation. I will fill you guys in on how it turns out. But as of now, we are still going through a back and forth with the insurance company. Okay. That's where we're at right now with the story, girl. And I hope you guys are enjoying these episodes and you guys are learning from my mistakes, from my contractor's mistakes, and you're just getting inspired all together with these episodes. All right, so I gotta end it right here, but I'm gonna be back with episode 9, and that is a episode that you don't want to miss because you need to know what goes on with this situation right here. Like, you know, how we gonna handle this situation. All right, y'all tune in for the next episode, episode 9, man. I will see you guys later. Peace.